The hell are you looking at?
What's up, guys? It's SMPB1 here in 2023 with my little feline friend.
TROSP4 update.
Yeah. So for those who remember when TROSP3 came out, the original deadline for TROSP4 was early 2021. And by early 2021, I meant the initial first third of 2021. So by the end of April, that would make the deadline. Now, obviously, that did not happen. April 2021, no, that did not happen at all. And basically, ever since then, it's been remotely quiet for the SMPB1 channel. Really not much has happened since TROSP3 came out. Sure, all those plush collections came out and they gained a lot of traction and they shot me up to 4.7 or 8,000 subscribers, whatever I'm at now.
Yeah, almost 4.8 thousand subscribers, which thank you all so much again for continuing to sub and watching the content. And I know ever since TROSP3, there's been so much dormancy with the channel. Really not much has happened, except for these collections and some random shorts and some BFMI episodes, some gameplay videos too, a few crid mills. And yeah, again, I am so sorry for the dormancy of this channel. To be honest, I'm not really sure what I said in my last update video because it's been so very long since I've watched it. But basically, in a nutshell, the reason why TROSP4 isn't out yet is because it is excruciatingly long, and it is at least 100,000 times longer in terms of editing and film and production. If you're watching this and seen TROSP3, you'll probably know what I'm talking about when I say that there was a step up in editing in terms of SMPB1 videos. A lot of them were pretty low quality and did not require a unique set of skills to actually make, besides improv, I guess, and just fucking connecting clips. And when we took that step up from old SMPB1 to TROSP3, basically when we started making TROSP4, it started out that we were on that same level, but as we kept editing and filming fight scenes and polishing them to our heart's content in the editor, we went from 1 step up in quality to TROSP3 to 100 steps up in quality to TROSP4. It's been quite some time since I've seen some other Plush channels. Of course, I still keep track of SML, but it's been a very long time since I've seen other channels like Cute Mario Bros or even Luigi Fan Quad 01. I'm pretty oblivious to Plush fight scenes if they even exist, so if there's really good ones that I haven't seen, then I wouldn't be surprised. But as for the ones that I have seen, and SML and Luigi Fan and Cute Mario Bros and Stash Bros and all those other channels, TROSP4 has wowed me in such a way that I am very confident in saying that it is the best Plush fighting action bullshit that you will ever lay your eyes upon. I've rewatched TROSP4 fight scenes so many times because not only do they take so excruciatingly long to edit, but the level of proud I am and the amount of pride that I have for these fight scenes is just, it's indescribable, really. And as I kept taking more and more steps and making more and more upgrades in the quality of these fight sequences, it just got, as one may expect, just harder and harder to edit. It was harder to put together, it was harder to film, it was just harder in all fields. One of my dreams for my channel as a Plush channel was to take plushes and make the same level content as Super Mario Bros. Z. If any of you guys have seen this series, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, please go watch it. It was revolutionary animation for its time. This is a re-upload. It is not 3 years old. It is probably like a decade old by now. But Super Mario Bros. 3 was the type of action that I was obsessed with and always wanted to recreate with plushes. And so when I had unlimited opportunities with my new editing software, which by the way is DaVinci Resolve, highly recommend it. It's free. It's basically Adobe, but free and probably simpler. But I was able to do so much with DaVinci Resolve that anytime I made a fight scene and wasn't satisfied with one little thing, I'd make sure to double, triple, quadruple, quintuple down on it and make it 5 times better than it really needed to be. If one punch sound effect didn't sound too powerful enough, I added 5 more on top of it that were all different and made it sound amazing. If one laser beam didn't sound electrical enough, I amped it up. If an explosion wasn't bright enough, or wasn't loud enough, or wasn't bloody enough, I made it more bloody. I made it more fiery. And it got so bad, as I stated earlier, I honestly do think that TROSP4 has probably the best Plush action that I've ever seen. So after doing all of this editing, making it to an hour and 19 or so minutes into the movie, the final fight was coming around. Hold on real quick. I gotta find a community post. This one right here. As I was coming to the final fight, which this is what I would have time-stamped it back then. I've changed some stuff. As I was getting to the final fight, which yeah, the name has changed a little bit. I edited a little bit of it, and Let's just say, to summarize, there are so many times where I've been editing where 3 seconds would take over an hour. It has really been insane how much time and effort and quality is exerted into little bits of this project. And I guess I was so burnt out that for so long I would edit and just didn't sit with me. I just couldn't. I was just so burnt out, and a part of me wanted to give up. Definitely my biggest regret for this channel is not having TROSP4 out, and it would have been not releasing it at all. I did not make this video to tell you that TROSP4 is canceled. Jesus Christ, that would have been the hardest video I've probably ever had to make. There is a glimmer of hope for TROSP4. Recently, maybe a little over a half a week ago, and by the way, I'd like to mention, just to put into perspective, I literally had alarms for like each hour telling me to edit TROS, because so many times I just needed, it's not that I needed a reminder, it's just that I needed somebody telling me to do it, I guess. I would even have like tabs just randomly open of TROS3, just telling myself to do it, because there were so many times where I just couldn't push myself to do it, and for some reason, I guess I thought that would help. But back to that glimmer of hope. About a half a week ago, and we've been planning this for a while now, Test Dummy has taken up editing TROS4. And I was really worried about this for so long, because if I handed down my project to him, I thought maybe the editing would be too hard and that maybe he wouldn't have that much experience and maybe just not enough creativity. But luckily, he is also very well acquainted with DaVinci Resolve and knows most of the ins and outs and how to do almost everything. And the amount of times he has wowed me in the last few days with his editing, it really is incredible. Not only is his editing up to par with what mine is for pretty much the entire movie, some may even say when they see the movie, it was arguably better, and I wouldn't be surprised. He has edited about maybe 4 or 5 or 6 minutes of footage already, and it is all action-packed, bloody, war goodness. He edited that segment, and I was drooling all over it. It was absolutely incredible. It was breathtaking, and he doesn't plan on slowing down. Just today, as of filming this, if you know Super Smash Bros, Meta Knight's like neutral B, or I mean neutral A, where he's just like standing there shaking his sword around, I replicated that in one of the TROS4 scenes where he's deflecting a shitload of bullets. Mwah, chef's kiss. It is fucking beautiful. It is voluptuous. It is the sexiest thing I've ever seen. He has wowed me in ways that I never would have expected. TROS4 may get finished after all. Of course, you always want to take everything with a grain of salt though. But yeah, that's what this update video is about, and now that we've gotten that main point out of the way, not much else I really have in mind that's worth saying, so moving on to something else. Before we end off, there is one little thing that I would like to show you guys. Nothing huge at all, just a small little teaser. After all, you guys deserve way more than just a teaser for how long you've had to wait. Basically, if we go to PvZ Plush Season 2 Episode 30, basically if we go to right here.
This is how you flex your gun.
Okay, so that little tidbit that you just watched, I did recreate this in TROS4, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like in 2023. Alright, I'm now at Test Dummy's computer. Christ. Also, please go sub this guy. He's editing TROSP now. I am paying him 1/3 of whatever this movie's revenue makes, despite him not at all editing 1/3. Stop bowing. We're gonna show you what that clip I showed you earlier looks like in 2021, filmed and edited. Filmed and edited. Shit.
This is how you flex your guns.
That's all you get. I will probably post another teaser soon, though that is probably longer, because you guys really deserve a longer teaser at this point. I think that does it for this update video. You better go give this man a sub. Go give him a sub!
We have 300 subscribers!
Don't troll face.
I hunger for subscribers!
He hungers for subscribers.
Yeah! You subscribe to me now.
Yeah, I don't plan on showing you guys anymore, but haha, we love editing. Wait, look at this bullshit. Oh, look at all that. Oh, what the Woo, we love editing. Oh, there's more down here. Dang it. I thought there'd be more gross editing bullshit. Oh, let me just zoom in on that. Wait, I lost it. Where the hell? Oh, there we go. Aw, that is awesome. Please sub this guy. Just sub him. This shit is not easy. But yeah, that does it for this update. I will see you guys sometime soon, hopefully.